Hi, friends, and welcome to another episode of Tuesday Tea Time with Sahdi and Omni, where we drink the tea and spill the tea about our weekly spiritual practices. I'm Omni.
And I'm Sahdi.
And today's episode is all encompassing about protection. We're going to go over protecting your blessings, money, success, energy, protective versus reactive defense and protection, aura care, and how to not block your blessings. So spiritual protection is the practice of shielding your energetic field, like your aura, your mind, your body, and your spirit from unwanted influences, whether they're psychic attacks, toxic environments, spiritual entities, or energies that you absorb from others. And it's a form of energetic hygiene, like taking a shower for your soul, which we talked about in our episode all about
spiritual cleansing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's creating energetic boundaries using intention, rituals, and resonance. It allows you to stay rooted in your own frequency, unaffected by the external world. Physical protection defends your body. Spiritual protection defends your vibration, your mood, your clarity, your intuition, and your sovereignty.
Right. For me, the biggest one is I get so excited about a blessing that I have coming, or an exciting idea, or something that I have in the works, and I want to share it with people that I love and care about, or I want to post it on social media. And it's taken me years to really come to this conclusion, but some blessings are only for me, period. And I'm such a loving, sharing, giving person. When I succeed, I want everybody to succeed with me.
Yep, but not everybody thinks that way.
Yeah, some people really aren't clapping for me. And when I'm getting these downloads and I'm getting these creative ideas and sparks of inspiration, they're sacred and they're coming in divine timing and they're assigned to my name and they're with my spiritual signature. But the second that you share them too soon, you're opening them up to energy that can delay or even ruin them completely. So sometimes you really do have to work in silence. Energy leaks when it's not protected. And sometimes your mouth can be the biggest energy leak that there is.
I got a Titanic size.
Oh my God.
Mouth.
You know, talking about something too soon can give it away energetically before it's even ready to be born.
Well, psychologists have said that too, where sometimes people get the same pleasure out of telling someone their idea as they would completing it. So why would you tell somebody your idea and not complete it when you can just hold on to it, protect it, and then complete it?
Well, yeah, it's like, especially if it's a new project or a new business and it's something really huge for you, you have to protect it like it's a newborn baby. And you have to wait until you give birth to it, you know, to show the world. And when you invite other people's energy into your process, that means you get their opinions, you know, you get their projections, you get their fucking jealousy,
their criticisms,
their comparisons, and you get judged and all that stuff.
And then you kill your creative spark.
Yeah. And then you start second guessing what is divinely guided towards you.
Yep.
And I hate that.
Yep.
It sucks. And then you just let something go 9 times out of 10, because then fear creeps in and you're like, oh, well, yeah, that's true. I didn't think about all that.
Yeah.
And that's not how you manifest.
No.
Some people don't clap. They curse.
Yeah.
They might not even be doing it on purpose. They could really love and care about you, but unconsciously envy is real.
Yeah.
And some people will mirror your idea just to get ahead of you too.
Yep. Or they resonate in the frequency of fear all the time.
Yeah.
And they project that onto you.
Or you could tell them all about some new thing that you're doing. And then all of a sudden you turn around and they drop something that's really, really similar to the same thing that you're doing. And then you're like, oh, what's the difference between mine and yours?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, it's different. And you're like, okay, well, it seems the same, you know.
Yeah.
Or you tell a friend your business idea and then all of a sudden you can't stop overthinking or like doubting yourself. Or you share your vision board and the next week you're in a spiral or something like that. It takes your glow away from you. You're glowing, you're manifesting, you're feeling good. And then all of a sudden somebody gave you that, must be nice, or that eye roll, or you caught that energy that they didn't even mean to pulsate or signal out to you. And then your whole vibe just got messed up.
Yeah. Or it could be somebody that you go to that you really want to cheer you on, and their criticism or doubt leaks onto you.
Yeah. And that part, especially when you go to somebody and you're like so excited, you know, and you're just like, look, I just had this idea. It's crazy. And they might mean well because maybe they're coming from a place of love and they're like, oh, well, you know, have you thought about all the things that could go wrong or whatever?
And then you can't think about anything else.
It's like you're this huge energy ball and you're just vibrating and you're, you know, you're so excited. And then they just pop it. And you're like, fuck, never mind.
Yeah.
You know, so basically just don't post it until it's protected. Pray over it. Do rituals with it. Put it in a journal, but don't share it unless you know the person that you're sharing it with is also protected. Is in that same protective energy bubble with you, like you, Omni.
Yeah.
I know when I share things with you, we don't do that to each other.
Yeah.
So I always feel safe to share. So if you have somebody like that, go for it. But if you don't, or if you feel like you can't, keep it to yourself.
Yeah. And that's okay.
And you can literally cover your download. Say it out loud. I seal this vision with divine protection. No energy but mine will touch it until it's ready. Call that into existence. Own it. Get that energy up. Have that protective energy inside of you.
Be your own hype man.
Yeah. Like a parent, like you're protecting a newborn. Use sigils and oils, altar work, like cloak your creative projects in a spiritual armor. And then just keep it private. You know, this isn't about fear. It's about spiritual maturity. And every time you grow, your energy gets louder. But just remember, and even though it sucks, not every spirit in the room is rooting for you. So you have to stay rooted and protected. But you know, if you think about it with the witches, they would go out into the woods and they would have a little coven and they would be whispering secrets into the cauldron. And they were very secretive, very hidden when they would be doing their work until it was ready to be seen.
Yeah. There's power in silence.
Yes,
Yeah.
there really is. Energy vampires, that's the second one. They're sneaky.
Yeah.
And everybody knows some people, you just feel drained around them, even when they smile in your face or, hey, how are you doing?
Let's hang out sometime. No, thank you.
I'm the type of person that always likes to give somebody a hug. I'm a very touchy-feely person, but when I'm in the vibration of manifestation, I don't let people touch me.
Oh, that's a good.
Yeah.
Because I'm a hugger too.
I am too. Right now, trying to manifest something into my life. Like the people I love and I know their energy, they can touch me.
I can touch her.
You can definitely touch me. My kids and things like that, that's fine. But strangers and people that I don't know,
Yeah.
they can't touch me. I just put a personal wall on myself because I feel like that's a drain. So real quick, I take care of my mom a couple days a week and she lives in a building with a lot of other people.
Yeah.
And there's a lady that likes to hug. She's a very low vibrational person. Not to be mean or anything, but I didn't want her hugging me or touching me because I'm in a very high vibrational state and I need to use my energy and I can't have an energy vampire touching me
Yeah.
right now. So when I got out of the car, I was like, hi, I'm sorry, I can't talk right now, you know, and had groceries in my hand and ran past her. But I will protect my energy. Even if I didn't have groceries, I would say, I'm sorry, you know, I'm not hugging today. I'm able to use my voice and protect myself.
I'm sick.
Not even, I wouldn't even lie about it.
Yeah,
I'd just say
yeah.
I'm not hugging today.
Yeah.
You know, because they can actually take and drain your energy.
And pull you down from the manifestation vibration.
Yeah. Manifestation
Vibration.
vibration. I like that. That's in an extreme case. If you're really trying to manifest something big, to put that extra protection on your energy. But you can use that whenever you want to. You can protect your body. You have every right to do that.
Exactly.
Some people just feel like they have the right to touch you. You know, when they're talking to you, put their hand on your shoulder. And if you're trying to protect your energy because you're going through something or trying to raise your vibration or you're already low, you're already drained, you have every right to protect your body.
Yeah. For somebody that works with the public on the daily, I generally wear some kind of crystal to protect my energy. Obsidian is my favorite. Bracelets, just to keep that block on.
Yeah.
When you're working with the general public, you don't know who you're running into. We talked about this previously, how words have a lot of power. And when they say thank you and I say you're welcome, and then in my head, I automatically say,
Yeah.
but not to my energy.
Yep.
Just practicing that
Mm-hmm.
myself, I can see how my energy is protected. Or if somebody's having like, they're mad, especially in the workplace, if they get angry about something, they're complaining about everything, making the conscious effort, sit there and be like, this doesn't have to do with me.
Mm-hmm.
This has to do with how they're feeling. Cause I am such an empathetic person and I am a true believer in things being fair.
Mm-hmm.
And when I see somebody's not being treated fair and they're upset about it, or like something went on that wasn't fair, I get wrapped up into it real quick. But I have to remind myself, this is not my situation to worry about. I am not in charge.
Your journey.
Exactly.
Right? It's not your path.
And stay in your vibration. And
Mm-hmm.
just making that conscious effort is so important.
Yep.
And keep vibing with your day.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe make jokes with them.
Yeah. And it's so funny too. We hear a lot of people talk about that. It's like, okay, well, I match energy. How are we going to act today?
Yep.
And that hurts my heart.
I've said that in the past.
I did too. But you shouldn't let anybody shift your energy, period. If you wake up in a good mood, you should come home in a good mood, period.
Exactly.
You should be the one shifting the energy in the room.
Yeah.
When you walk into a room, you should be able to shift the vibration, even if it's low, even if everybody's having a bad day and everybody's shit and everything's going wrong. You walk in there and you put a smile on your face and be like, hey, how is everybody doing? Blah, blah, blah. And if they start talking about low vibrational things, you shift the energy. You vibe so high that you shift the energy in the room, period. And you walk away from conversations. So you're learning to protect your energy in that way too.
Yes.
And then you have to remember, some people are very tricky with their vampire energy skills. Some people, you can really feel it. You've spent 2 minutes with somebody and you feel like you're going to throw up because they're so draining. Other people, they can kind of hide behind love. Mm-hmm. They can hide behind a long-lasting friendship or relationship or family. Mm-hmm. So they love you, but they love being above you more. Mm-hmm. Right? Or some of them are rooting for you. They want you to do well. They just don't want you to be doing better than them.
Yep.
So those are the tricky ones because they're not going to really help you out. They don't want to really help you to be on their level. They want you to do well, or they want you to succeed, but they don't really want to, hey, come up here to where I am, because they're afraid you will excel and move past them. For that type of energy, just pay attention to those types of people and migrate and move more towards the people who want to see you succeed and even maybe elevate past them. And keep that energy exchange going with people like you, Omni. I want you to do better than I am.
Yeah.
Because if you're doing better than I am, then you're going to help me do better than you are.
Yeah.
And we're just going to keep that.
Leveling each other up.
Yes. I would never want to not see you doing better than me. Ever.
Right.
Because that's a standstill.
Yeah. Some parents that look at their kids and, oh, they have it so easy. It's like, well, isn't that the point? Mm-hmm. That's the point.
Yeah. When you want to say no, say no.
Yeah.
And when you want to say yes. And only say yes when your heart is in it.
Yeah.
Don't say yes because you feel like you have to. Because that drains your energy and that breaks your protection.
Yeah.
And then, like you were saying, dress for spiritual defense, wearing crystals, evil eye jewelry, putting different kind of oils on you. This one too, protecting your business and your money.
Yeah.
You prayed for it. You did rituals about it. You manifested it. You had blood, sweat, tears, all of it. Now you have to protect it like it's your baby, because it is. And your money isn't just currency. It's energy.
It is, yeah.
And your business isn't just a job. It's a spiritual assignment.
You could put a sigil on your business cards. You could bless your business cards so that it doesn't end up in the wrong hands, that it's divinely guided to get to the people that it's supposed to reach.
You can also add that to your website, your notebooks, like anything that you have, keep that on there.
A sigil, in case you don't know what that is a symbol that represents a phrase, a sentence of power, an intention that you give it. Prince had a symbol for his name.
Right.
Everybody knew what that was. That's a sigil. That's a sigil.
Yeah. Even in your purse and your wallet, like clean your purse out often. Don't keep receipts, and especially receipts that
have a charge on them.
that have like charges on them and stuff like that. You want to keep your wallet clean and your purse clean, and fill it with things like cinnamon And you can have a mojo bag inside there too, like with myrrh and clove and frankincense and stuff like that, bay leaves.
Yeah.
Write yourself a check for $1 million. You can write a sigil on that one too, or, put some ancestor money in your bag. Change your passwords too to affirmations like sacred abundance 888 or something like that.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, my gifts are protected. Change your passwords to affirmations.
Oh, I love that.
I do too. You can use different sprays inside of your purse, your wallets, different herbs you can keep in there. So you can use smoke and smudging for protection. You can use cinnamon, of course, because that speeds it up. And it also gives you luck as well. I know we're doing protection, but it's for luck. Clove is for protection. Myrrh is divine authority.
Energetically too, look into having a savings account that gives you cash back.
Oh, yeah.
And that's in the physical realm, but it's also energetically having that in there helps protect your money.
Right. And then there's also spells that you can do, like even just having like an evil eye charm next to your desk or your payment processing space or near your computer or something like that.
Yeah.
And you can like do a whole spell to shield your business from jealousy or energy leaks or anything like that.
Yeah. Especially because the bigger and more well-known you are, the more your energy is reaching unknown people. And it's more important to continue and double down on that protection as you grow, as your business grows.
Yeah. Affirmations are a big one for me.
We're talking about general protections, but there's the protections that you do before you feel attacked. Preemptive, hanging rosemary above your door, having crystals, obsidian outside my front door, or putting salt out. That is the difference between proactive protections versus reactive, which is defensive. So things you would do in defense of feeling psychically attacked. Smoke cleansing hits up's a really good one. You can grow it, you can drink it, you can burn it, you can do all the things with it. And it's your intention. You can create a ritual. You can make a sigil with it. There's so much to do. But protection doesn't just mean let's protect on what could happen. It can also be a defense on what is happening now. The first time I brought Sahdi over into my life was because I was being psychically attacked. And I was told in a dream to put up protections. And I'm like, what does that mean? What do you mean? I had some crystals out. I didn't know how to defensively protect myself.
Right.
I know how to put some stuff out to protect against stuff that could happen. But stuff was actively happening.
Right.
The person that was using voodoo against me. And so I got in contact with a voodoo priestess and got a candle to ward off what they were doing to me as a protection candle. So I used the same kind of magic that they were using with the blessing of a voodoo priestess. If something's happening to you and they're using a certain kind of practice against you, you could petition somebody that's more experienced into your life to help ward against that. It's reactive protection.
Yeah. Sometimes it's not just little simple things that you do. Sometimes you need to sign contracts, like soul contracts for protection, not just a small ritual.
Yeah.
They need to be a big ritual. Sometimes to be protected, you have to give a sacred offering. You have to sacrifice something. You have to build a rapport with your ancestors or even deities. Or spiritual guides. Make contracts in higher realms for really big protection contracts. You know, whether it's your business or your safety or your personal space or whatever it is. It can be very light or it can be very intricate. And so depending on what you're working with.
Right.
It's really good that you brought that up too, because sometimes depending on what you're protecting yourself against, you need to know what you're up against too.
Exactly.
This is a protective energy that I feel like is really overlooked, and that's your car.
Oh, yeah.
Because we think about, protecting our money and our family and stuff like that. But we ride in our car, most of us do, every single day. We don't really think to protect that. And there's accidents and things that can happen in our car. We're on the phone, we're stressed out, even if we're on our Bluetooth or whatever. Sometimes we're crying in our car after a hard day. Our emotions in our cars, especially if we have a long commute or we just took a long journey in our car or we spend a lot of time in our car commuting, that's a very small space.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of emotional energy that's running through there, especially if you have kids in the car or you have passengers in the car or road rage or other assholes on the road. It's funny because Omni will be leaving voice clips for me and she'll, be in a vibe and she'll sound fine. And then she'll go, this motherfucker, and then go right back to what she was talking about. And, we all do that.
Yeah.
But it's like surges of energy that are going through us and our emotions that's sending energy and frequency out, and it's bouncing around our cars, our vehicle, and it's a small little area. So imagine being in like a closet or a bedroom and all that energy is going around, then you don't cleanse it.
Yeah.
And you don't protect it.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't think about that.
Yeah.
And then there's accidents and things like that could happen. So I have created something, and I'm about to launch a new line for your car. And it's going to be a very powerful spray with crystals and everything inside of it, with a little mojo bag of herbs out on the side to protect your vehicle and to protect you and your loved ones inside of it.
Yes, please.
Yeah. So the car holds everything,
Can I throw it at the other drivers?
I mean, probably, yeah.
Fuck you, and
It's class.
I hope you're safe.
I don't know what it's going to be called yet. Maybe you guys could help me with it. You guys,
Ooh,
yeah. Maybe I'll do like a post or something like that on
you
Lionsgate.
On our Facebook.
Yeah, on our Facebook.
We'll make a poll.
Yeah, we'll do a poll or something like that. Bless my whip or something like that. I don't know what it's going to be called. I don't know what it's going to be called yet. But a protection spray for the car.
Watch me whip. Watch me pray. Right. Okay.
I love that. Oh my God. And then you could also do the protection playlist.
Ooh, I like that.
If you're starting to feel like the energy's off in your car, you could put that playlist on. Strong, grounded, spiritually charged. Because your ride is kind of like your altar. Yeah. And you need to really have that protected. There's different crystals out there that protect you on long journeys and rides.
Yeah.
And you can hang those crystals from your mirror or just keep it in maybe a mojo bag or in your glove compartment or something like that, and it helps you. There are big rituals that you can do, and you can burn herbs and all that other stuff. But I want you to always remember your words are magic, period. So watch your language. Don't speak curses over your own life. Like, don't say things like, oh, I'm so broke, or I can't do this, or I'm going to do that. Always try to watch the way you speak about yourself and about your life.
The things you're doing.
The things that you're doing. Use coded affirmations when you're speaking. Like, money comes to me whether I work for it or not.
Yep.
I'm divinely protected and I get paid every day. I'm safe. My kids are safe. And if you're constantly like worried, you're manifesting that into your life.
Yeah, I have that attitude anyways. If anybody wants to give me the evil eye, like, I'm protected. You don't even know my spiritual team.
Right.
They get down.
Gang, gang.
Gang, gang. No, it's like my spiritual.
Rolling up in my whip. And then, protecting your social boundaries. Just because they're family or friends doesn't mean that they get unlimited access to you.
Yeah.
It's okay to block, mute, unfollow with zero guilt.
Yep.
You don't have to explain yourself or your healing to people who weaponize your growth.
Yes, that is such a good one.
And you can create energetic passwords that not everyone gets the full story either.
Yeah.
Like, we over-explain ourselves.
Yep.
A lot.
Yep.
And that puts little leaks in our protective energy bubbles around ourselves. And
Yeah.
don't feed the vampires.
Yeah. Don't.
Just don't. Notice who drains you after a conversation or after getting off the phone with them or any kind of interaction that you have with somebody. And then when you're done with that, this is for all of the empaths out there. This is really simple protection that you can do, and it's really easy. When you get that heavy feeling or that drained feeling after being in contact with an energy vampire, take a big deep breath in and say to yourself, I call my energy back to myself. Fuck it. They just took your energy. You have every right to take your energy back. And I have a lot of empathic people say, well, I don't know what to do after it takes me so long to bring my energy back after I've been with an energy vampire. I'm like, that's your energy. Mm-hmm. Claim it, call it back to yourself.
Yeah.
That's yours. Somebody takes your $20 bill. Are you just going to let them have it and walk away and then you have to go earn $20 back?
Yeah.
No, you go over there and you say, nope, that's mine. And you snatch it back out of their hand, right? It's energy. You can do that through the power of thought and will and intent. So when you exhale, say, I release what's not mine.
Yeah.
Because the energy vampires, they take your energy and they give you a fake 20 back.
Yes.
You know? It's like they take your
this
real
shit
money
back.
and then they give you a fake one. They trick you with that. And so you bring your money back or your energy. And then when you exhale, you give them their shit back to sender, period.
And it's great because they can't argue with you about it.
Yeah, it's going to be weird for them too because they're used to feeling great after they leave you, especially if they're used to stealing your energy and draining you all the time and you haven't been protected.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, they're not going to get that boost of energy anymore. And energy vampires have a habit of saying, oh, I miss you. I miss your energy. I'm like, I bet you do.
I bet you fucking do. I don't miss yours.
Right.
Yeah.
Call it back. And then they're going to be like, oh, I didn't get the same feeling anymore that I usually get from that. I don't feel full. I don't feel charged up.
Yeah.
And then they're going to
Energy
stop calling you
vampires-
as much and they're going to stop trying to steal your energy as much because they're not going to get that charge that they usually get. We talked a lot about how to protect yourself, but there's one thing to be cautious of with protection, and that's don't overprotect yourself out of your own blessings. And what that means is sometimes we go so hard with the protection work that we accidentally build this spiritual panic room instead of a business. You're over here and you're like lighting reversal candles and using Florida water and blessings and all this other stuff. Now your bank account is also protected from receiving deposits because the universe is like, damn, you sure I'm allowed in?
Yeah.
Like, am I allowed in this bitch?
You don't even go here.
Right. And like, this is the truth of it. You still have to stay open and let people see you. And you still have to let the energy flow in, not just out.
Yeah.
So protection isn't about fear at all. It's about filtering and not blocking everything.
Yeah.
So you want to protect your magic, but don't forget that you do have to share it as well. You protect it and maybe not overshare, but you don't want to block it completely.
Everybody can't go into hermit mode.
Right.
Grow.
Right. I mean, sometimes that's okay.
Yeah. But not all the time.
Yeah. Do your rituals, seal your work, cut the cords, but don't wrap your business like in 12 layers of spiritual bubble wrap.
Yeah.
And then wonder why no one's coming in.
Well, I believe that's all the tea we have to spill today. And as always, remember to keep your mind open.
Namaste, bitches.